ሰላም ጤና ይስጥልን ውድ የተከበራችሁ የቻናላችን ተከታታዮች፣ በዛሬው ቪዲዮአችን ደግሞ እንግዲህ ስለ ፕሮቲን ሜታቦሊዝም የምናወራ ይሆናል ማለት ነው። ለቻናሉ ግን አዲስ ከሆናችሁ ሰብስክራይብ እንዲሁም ደግሞ ቪዲዮውን ላይክ ማድረጋችሁን አትርሱ። እስከ ቪዲዮ ፍጻሜ ድረስ አብራችሁን ዝለቁ። እንግዲህ ዛሬ የምንማማረው ፕሮቲን ሜታቦሊዝም ይሆናል ማለት ነው። So we have objectives, that is why which includes in the protein metabolism. Particularly, this is part one of the protein metabolism. Also, at the end of the session, you will be able to try to define protein digestion, the state of absorption of the amino acids, and amino acid catabolism is one part. The other on the next video የምንመለከተው ይሆናል ማለት ነው። Fate of amino acid, nitrogen and carbon skeleton የምናይ ይሆናል። And the other one is urea cycle የሚለውን እንመለከታለን. And finally, on the last part, the metabolic disorders associated with that of the protein metabolism የምናይ ይሆናል። So let's try to see what does that mean proteins as a whole or as a definitions of a biomolecule. So ፕሮቲን ማለት ምን ማለት ነው? ወደ ሜታቦሊዝም ከመግባታችን በፊት እነዚህ ፕሮቲን ምንድን ናቸው? ፕሮቲንስ are larger biomolecules. They are huge macro biomolecules made from amino acids. That is why repeating or the building blocks of the proteins are amino acids. We have 20 standard amino acids that participate in protein synthesis. So thus, proteins are found everywhere in our cells, in our bodies. That's why they are found everywhere in the tissues, organs, and the cells. ስለዚህ muscle cells, the cardiac cells, in the central nervous system, and everywhere there are a lot of proteins. So proteins are involved in most body's functions and as well as in life processes, particularly as in enzymes, as immunological or as defense mechanisms, as different roles for hormonal regulation or as a hormone. And the sequence of amino acids or the conjugations of amino acids linked together by the amino acids integrated by peptide bond and determines the DNA sequences. Good. So let's try to see the protein metabolism. That is why, what, and how the proteins will be digested in our body system or in our body. So when you see the digestion is a process of breaking down of large or huge biomolecules, not only protein but also carbohydrates and lipids into their smaller building blocks. እነዚህ በጣም በልክ የሆነ ወይም ደግሞ ሂውጅ የሆነ ባዮሞሌኪውልን ወደ ስሞለር ሞሌኪል የመቀየር ሂደት ወይም ደግሞ ወደ ቲኒ ስሞለር ፓርቲክል የመቀየር or smaller molecule የመቀየር ሂደት ዳይጀሽን ተብሎ ይጠራል ማለት ነው። So why do proteins get it digested? So before we are trying to see the protein digestion can be what? The mechanical digestion, or that is why chemical digestion without chemicals, or that is simply digesting. But the chemical digestion is through the actions of enzymes or proteins. Good. So why do proteins get digested? ለምንድን ነው protein digested የሚሆነው? Proteins are digested to provide amino acids for synthesis of new proteins or new other proteins ማለት ነው። ፕሮቲኑ ዳይጀስት ይሆናል፣ አሚኖ አሲድ ይሰጠናል። የአሚኖ አሲድ ደግሞ ለሌላ ኒው ፕሮቲን ሲንቴሲስ ያገለግላል ማለት ነው። The other one, why protein get it digested is provides nitrogen for synthesis of nitrogen containing nucleotides or molecules. Nucleotides may be other nitrogen rich molecules. So the other one, proteins get it digested to get it or to provide energy reservoirs. That is why if there is a depletion or if there is absence of or some deficit of carbohydrate and lipids, the proteins are digested to give energy for the cells. Proteins are used as reservoirs of energy. Good. So proteins can be digested in specialized organs or in GI system. So as you know that proteins, there is no specialized cells or tissues or organs responsible for storing excess proteins. Excess protein does not store in our bodies, but it can be utilized for different metabolic as well as in cellular functions. ለተለያዩ ሴሎች ለተለያዩ ሜታቦሊክ ሮሎች ዳይጀስት ሊሆን ይችላል እንጂ ፕሮቲን ኤክሰስ ካለ ወይም ደግሞ ኤክሰስ ፕሮቲን ከተመገብን በሰውነታችን ውስጥ እንትን የመቀመጥ እድል የለውም ማለት ነው። So before we are going to see the protein digestion, dietary proteins are get it denatured or what is fractured on cookings. በተለይ ደግሞ እነዚህ ፕሮቲኖች ዳይጀስትድ ሲሆኑ before digestion ምን መሆን አለባቸው? ዲግሬድድ ወይም ደግሞ ዲኔቸርድ ይሆናሉ። ኩኪንግ ወይም ደግሞ በሚዘጋጁበት ጊዜ ወይም ደግሞ በሚሰሩበት ጊዜ ምን ይሆናሉ? ዲኔቸርድ ወይም ሃይ ቴምፕሬቸር አፕላይ ስለምናደርግ ማለት ነው። ሶ ዲያተሪ ፕሮቲንስ አር ሃይድሮላይዝድ ቱ አሚኖ አሲድስ። እነዚህ ፕሮቲኖች ወይም ደግሞ ዳይት የምንለው ከምግባችን የምናገኛቸው ፕሮቲኖች ወደ አሚኖ አሲድ ምን ይሆናሉ ማለት ነው? ዲግሬድድ ወይም ደግሞ ኦክሲዳይዝ ኦር ዳይጀስትድ ይሆናሉ ማለት ባይ ዘ ሄልፕ ኦፍ ፕሮቶላይቲክ ኢንዛይም ፕሮቲን ዳይጀስቲቭ ኢንዛይም ይባላሉ ማለት ነው። ሶ ፕሮቲን ዳይጀሽን does not occur or does not start in the mouth. Why? Because there is no protein digestive or proteolytic enzyme secreted in the mouth. Because we are trying to see mechanical rather than that is chemical digestion. Chemical digestion ያወራን ስለሆነ chemical digestion ካወራን ደግሞ there must be availability of enzymes. So protein digestion does not start in the mouth because there is no protein digestive or proteolytic enzyme secretion in the mouth. So the protein digestion starts or in the what proceeds in the stomach. So with the actions of within the stimulations of the secretions of gastric hormone in the stomach. So proteolytic enzyme or protein digestive enzymes are secreted as zymogens, but here zymogens are inactive enzyme, not the protein digestive enzyme or proteolytic enzyme, but also carbohydrate and lipid enzymes or protein carbohydrates and lipid digestive enzymes are secreted in the form of zymogens or inactive enzymes. So for their process of the catalytic roles, they must be what activated before they undergo what catalytic cleavage. So activated in the intestinal lumens. Good. So proteolytic enzyme or protein digestive enzymes can be secreted or can be synthesized in the form of endopeptides or it may be what exopeptides. Endopeptides as the name indicate endo ማለት inside ማለት endo ስንል ማለት ነው። ስለዚህ they cleave peptide bond because amino acids are a polymers and the polymer they can form a polymer proteins by forming peptide bonds. The peptide bond must be cleaved when protein get it digested. protein digest ሲሆን ምንድነው በአሚኖ አሲዱ መካከል ያለው ፔፕታይድ ቦንድ ምን ይሆናል? ይሰበራል ወይም ደግሞ ብሬክ ይሆናል ማለት ነው። so between the specific amino acid in the middle of polypeptide chain middle ላይ ወይም ደግሞ መካከል ላይ ክሌቭ የሚያደርግ ከሆነ endopeptides ተብሎ ይጠራሉ ማለት ነው። that is why most enzymes like pepsin, trypsin, chymotrypsin and elastase are classified as endopeptides. They cleave the peptide bond in the middles of the polypeptide chain ማለት ነው። The other class of proteolytic enzyme is exopeptides. Exopeptides, exo means what? In the sides or in the the right side or in the left side ማለት or the outside or in the in exterior or to the end ማለት ነው። So it acts as peptide bond cleavage or cleavage of a peptide bond only at the ends or maybe on the right side or on the right end or it may be what on the left ends of the polypeptide chain ማለት ነው። በኢንድ ላይ ወይም ደግሞ በጫፍ ላይ ማለት ነው። እዚህ ጋር ለምሳሌ ፖሊፔፕታይድ ቼን ቢኖረን ይሄኛው ራይት ሳይድ ነው። በዚህ በኩል አንድ አሚኖ አሲድ ክሌቭ የሚያደርግ ከሆነ ወይም ደግሞ በግራ በኩል እዚህ ጋር ክሌቭድ የሚያደርግ ከሆነ ኤግዞፔፕቲዴዝ እንለዋለን። ሶ ክሌቬጅ ኦፍ አሚኖ አሲድ at a time particularly it may be subdivided into carboxylic peptides, that is exopeptides, that is we call carboxypeptides, which cleaves the amino acid on the sides of carboxy end. carboxy ወይም ደግሞ carboxylic acid side chain ስላለው እዚህ ጋር carboxy end በኩል አንድ አሚኖ አሲድ ክሌቭ የሚያደርግ ከሆነ carboxypeptides ይባላል። acts on the polypeptide that cleaves peptide bond on the carboxy ends of the polypeptide chain. በcarboxy end ወይም ደግሞ በሲ ተርሚነስ አካባቢ ክሌቭ የሚያደርግ ከሆነ carboxypeptides እንለዋለን። it may be carboxypeptides A or carboxypeptides B የሚባል ሁለት አሉ ማለት ነው። So the other exopeptides is aminopeptides. Aminopeptides which acts on the peptide bond only at the ends of amino terminals ወይም ደግሞ N terminus እንለዋለን በናይትሮጅን አሚኖ ግሩፕ በኩል አሚኖ አሲድ ክሌቭድ የሚያደርግ ከሆነ አሚኖ ፔፕቲዴዝ ብለን እንጠራዋለን ማለት ነው። ነገር ግን መሀል ላይ እዚህ ጋር እንደምታዩት መሀል ላይ ክሌቭ የሚያደርግ ከሆነ ኢንዶ ፔፕቲዴዝ ተብሎ ይጠራል ማለት ነው። So when we see the protein digestion in the mouth, so we have takes what the proteolytic or dietary proteins through the mouth. እንግዲህ dietary protein ወይም ደግሞ ፕሮቲን ሪች የሆኑ ምግቦችን በአፋችን እንወስዳለን። salivary gland produce salivary juice. So mechanical digestion ይካሄዳል. Then it can be masticated in the mouth. that then transported to the stomach. In the stomach there is a secretions of gastric juice which is secreting of protein digestive enzyme like pepsin, renin የምንላቸው that is why milk protein digestive enzymes አሉ ማለት ነው but in the mouth ላይ ምንም አይነት protein digestive enzyme አይመረትም ማለት ነው. So once it is digested it can goes to the small intestine or via the pancreas. pancreas ላይ እንግዲህ trypsin, chymotrypsin, elastase, carboxypeptidase A, carboxypeptidase B የምንላቸው ኢንዛይሞች ይመረታሉ ማለት ነው. then in the intestine there is what aminopeptidase and dipeptidase የምንላቸው ይኖራሉ ማለት ነው. Good. So digestion of the proteins in the stomach when ስናይ digestion of proteins starts in the stomach with the secretions of gastrin hormones. This gastrin hormone stimulates the parietal cells to secrete hydrochloric acids and the chief cells of the gastrin gland to secrete what pepsinogen. This is a proteolytic enzyme which is secreted in the stomach but it is zymogen. Zymogen ነው እዚህ ጋር እንደምታዩት pepsinogen ነው. Therefore, this pepsinogen or zymogen must be activated towards pepsinogen to what? Pepsin by the actions of hydrochloric acids by denaturation of a protein ማለት ነው. ፕሮቲኑን ዲኔቸር ሊያደርግና ምክንያቱም ኢንዛይሞች ምንድናቸው? ፕሮቲን ናቸው. So hydrochloric acid alone not digest the protein, but it needs what? Or it requires proteolytic enzyme. So in the stomach, pepsin cleaves or begins to digest the proteins to smaller polypeptide chains or polypeptide polymers. So pepsin cleaves or cuts or completely oxidize 10 up to 20% of the digestions of the proteins around acidic pH because this pepsin works at acidic environment around a pH of 2 ማለት ነው. So let's try to see the the digestion of a protein via the pancreatic enzyme. So as the acidic stomach content reaches to the duodenum or to the small intestine, the low pH triggers the secretions of hormones, right? Low pH አለው ምክንያቱም ከስቶማክ ላይ የሚመጣ ሃይድሮክሎሪክ አሲድ ስላለ low pH ነው። ስለዚህ ሆርሞኖች እንዲመረቱ ያደርጋል ማለት ነው። የት ላይ? in the pancreas. ማን አለ? secretin. Secretin is a physiological active hormone which stimulates the pancreas. ፓንክሪያሱ ምን ያደርጋል? ባይካርቦኔት አዮን ሪሊዝ ወይም ደግሞ ሰክሬት እንዲያደርግ ይገፋፋዋል ወይም ደግሞ ያነቃቃዋል ማለት stimulates the pancreas to secrete bicarbonate. This bicarbonate is very important to neutralize the acidic content which is coming from the stomach ማለት ነው. So the next one is cholecytokinin hormone is secreted in the pancreas which stimulates the pancreas to secrete pancreatic endopeptidase plus exopeptidase enzyme in the pancreas ማለት that is protein digestive enzymes. So the most prominent and the most common type of protein digestive enzyme which is secreted by the pancreas is trypsin, but it is secreted in the form of zymogen, trypsinogen ሆኖ ነው secreted የሚደረገው ማለት ነው. የትሪፕሲኖጅን እንግዲህ አክቲቬትድ ይሆናል በራሱም አንድ ሰልፍ ወይም ደግሞ አውቶ አክቲቬሽን ያካሂዳል ወይም ደግሞ በፕሮቲን በሌሎች የፕሮቲኖች አክቲቬትድ ይደረጋል ኢንቴሮፔፕቲዴዝ የተባለ ኢንዛይም አክቲቬት ያደርጋል ፕላይስ ሴንትራል ኦን ዳይጀሽንስ ቢኮዝ ኢት ቦዝ ክሌቭስ ዳይተሪ ፕሮቲን as well as it can activate other enzymes or other proteolytic enzymes produced by the pancreas ማለት ነው. So proteolytic enzymes released from the pancreas are zymogens. Generally the pancreas ላይ የሚመረቱ ምንድናቸው? zymogen ናቸው. ስለዚህ trypsinogen ነው አንደኛው. It can be activated to trypsin by the help of auto activation by self activation or via the other proteins like enteropeptidase አማካኝነት and then further once the trypsinogen ግን ወደ trypsin activated ከሆነ በኋላ ምን ያደርጋል? ሌሎች ዛይሞጂኖችን ወይም ደግሞ ፕሮቲን ዳይጀስቲቭ ኢንዛይሞች ምን ያደርጋል? አክቲቬት ያደርጋል like እንደ ኬሞትሪፕሲኖጅን ወደ ኬሞትሪፕሲን ፕሮኢላስቴዝን ወደ ኢላስቴዝ ካርቦክሲፔፕታይዴዝ ኤቢ ምን ያደርጋል? ወደ ካርቦክሲፔፕታይዴዝ ኤ and B activate ያደርጋል. That is why this trypsin activity is controlled within the pancreas. pancreas ላይ ነው ስራው ማለት ነው and pancreatic duct ላይ ብቻ ነው የሚሰራው but it inhibits what by peptides or pancreatic trypsin inhibitors in the other organs ማለት ነው. Good, look at this is the cleavage of a protein by pancreatic enzyme. So መጀመሪያ እንዳልኳችሁ ምንድነው trypsinogen secreted ይደረጋል እንጂ zymogen but it can activated by itself to trypsin or by enteropeptidase አማካኝነት ወደ trypsin cleaved ይደረጋል or activated ይደረጋል in the intestine. It can cleaves what the polypeptide chains, that is the exopeptidase or the sides of arginine and lysine amino acid ላይ cleaved ማድረግ ይችላል ማለት ነው. But the other one once this trypsin is activated, እዚህ ጋር እንደምታዩት ወደ ምን ይመጣል ማለት ነው? it can activate other the zymogens like chymotrypsinogen ወደ chymotrypsin activated ያደርጋል። this chymotrypsin is particularly cleaves a peptide bond around the polypeptide chain which contains the amino acid tryptophan, tyrosine, phenylalanine, methionine, and leucine amino acids. The other thing, this trypsinogen is further activates. Look at this is activating what? Pro-elastase. Pro-elastase in or the elastase activate yaragan. This elastase is a protein digestive enzyme, particularly cleaves a peptide bond around the polypeptide which contains alanine, glycine, and serine amino acids. It is dependent on those amino acids. The other, this trypsinogen is activated to trypsin, and then it can activate other proteolytic enzymes like pro-carboxypeptidase A and pro-carboxypeptidase B to carboxypeptidase A and carboxypeptidase B. This pro-carboxypeptidase A is activated to carboxypeptidase A, which is cleaves a proteolytic enzyme, which is cleaves a polypeptide chain around the polypeptide chain which contains alanine, isoleucine, leucine, and valine amino acids, where carboxypeptidase B also cleaves the polypeptide chain, the polypeptide bond, which have what? Arginine and lysine amino acids. Okay, let's try to proceed the digestion of a protein in the small intestine. Complete digestion of small polypeptides or very little polypeptides are cleaved into particular amino acids brought to the intestinal peptidase enzymes, because the end product of protein digestion is amino acids ማለት ነው። So amino peptides, amino cleavage or amino acid cleavage peptidase enzymes on the brush borders cleaves what? A single amino acid or particular amino acid at a time from the amino ends of the peptide chains. Amino peptides ቅድም እንዳየነው it is an exopeptides cleaves a particular or single amino acid on the sides of what? Amino ends of the polypeptide chains ማለት ነው። The other one, tri and dipeptides የምንላቸው dipeptides contains two amino acids ማለት ነው። ሁለት አሚኖ አሲዶችን ይዟል። በምን ይዟል? በፔፕታይድ ቦንድ አለ። እቺ ፔፕታይድ ቦንድ ክሌቭ ሲደረግ ሁለት ሰፓሬት አሚኖ አሲድ እናገኛለን። present in the intestine mucosa acts on the dipeptide and release what? Two free amino acids ይሰጠናል ማለት ነው። So peptides are hydrolyzed to amino acid by intracellular dipeptidase enzyme. So this is a summary of the protein digestion. Particularly we take what? Dietary proteins through the mouth. እዚህ ጋር እንደምታዩት dietary protein በአፋችን እንወስዳለን። So in the mouth there is no protein digestive enzyme, rather there is what? Salivary enzymes that can mechanically digest, or mechanical digestion of a protein takes place. Then further chewing, what? Tearing and what? Mixing of the food within the saliva. Then the food, what is that is mechanical digestion of the mouth is goes to the small intestine, and I mean the stomach. In the stomach there is a secretion of hydrochloric acid which denatures a protein and activates the zymogen pepsinogen into the pepsins. Then pepsin can cleave polypeptide into smaller polypeptides by in the conditions of acidic environment. Then further the protein diet is goes to the small intestine where the final digestion of a protein takes place. So enzymes from the pancreas enter to the small intestine and continues the cleavage of the peptide cleavage, resulting in dipeptides, tripeptides, and single amino acids. Then further, small intestinal lining of the enzyme tripeptides, right, and dipeptides cleaves a separate or a single amino acids or linear building blocks of the proteins in the small intestine. Therefore, the result of protein digestion is amino acids, or the building blocks. That's the simplest protein is amino acids. Good. Let's try to proceed to the summary of the protein digestion. Protein digestion starts in the stomach. Stomach ላይ ነው ብለናል ማለት ነው። stomach ላይ ምን ይኖራል? እንደ አየ ነው there is a secretion of pancreatic juice ይኖራል። the pH basically pepsin ይኖራል። pepsin can cleave what? Polypeptide into smaller polypeptides. ፕሮቲን ዳይጀስቲቭ ኢንዛይሞች አሉ። ኢንዶፔፕቲዴዝ፣ ኤግዞፔፕቲዴዝ እንላቸዋለን ማለት ነው። ኤግዞፔፕቲዴዝ የት ይገኛሉ? እንግዲህ እንደምናውቀው ማለት ነው በተለይ ደግሞ ፓንክሪያስ ላይ እና ስሞል ኢንተስታይን ላይ ይኖራሉ። ፓንክሪያስ ላይ ፖሊፔፕታይድ ቼይን ወደ ስሞለር ፖሊፔፕታይድ ኦር ሾርተር ፖሊፔፕታይድ ቼይን ስቶማክ ላይ ይኖራል። እንዲሁም ደግሞ ፓንክሪያስ ላይም ፖሊፔፕታይድ ቼይን ወደ ስሞለር ኦር ሾርተር ፖሊፔፕታይድ ቼይን ነው። በት ኢን ዘ ስሞል ኢንተስታይን ዳይፔፕታይድስ ትራይፔፕታይድስ ዊል ሊድስ ቱ ዋት ዘ አሚኖ አሲድስ ዘ ኢንድ ፕሮዳክት ኦፍ ፕሮቲን ዳይጀሽን ኢዝ that of amino acids. So The next one is protein turnover. That is why balance in the synthesis and degradations of a protein, we call it protein turnover. So synthesis by translation, that's why protein synthesis takes place within the central dogma of molecular biology called translation. The degradations of a protein by proteolytic enzyme or proteasome or lysosome, and two protein or enzyme system responsible for degrading of a protein. That is why ATP dependent ubiquitin, that's why proteasome systems of cytosolic degradations of a protein plus ATP independent or energy independent degradative enzyme systems of the lysosome, which takes place in the lysosome. Site of intracellular degradation, so at proteasome is particularly large 26S multiproteins complex with 28 subunits, and degradation is ubiquitinated, that is ATP dependent, and mostly intracellular proteins can undergo this form of cellular degradations of a protein. So the other one, lysosomal degradation or intracellular degradation, which is ATP independent or enzyme independent. That is basal degradation, non-selective now. So degradation under starvation and extracellular proteinoች ናቸው ማለት ነው degrade ማድረግ. So some intracellular proteins also included in the lysosomal degradation ማለት ነው. So let's try to see the first ATP dependent proteasome or ubiquitin metabolic pathways. Okay, let's try to proceed to the next site of intracellular degradation. That is why ubiquitin proteasome pathways, mostly 80 up to 90% of the protein undergo in these pathways of degradation. So ubiquitin is a small protein, highly conserved and eukaryotic proteins used as a markers that targets the protein for degradation ማለት ነው. Yeasts and human ubiquitin differs only by 3 amino acid residue. Ubiquitin is what composed of 76 amino acid sequences, but the lysosomal process is comprised of 10 up to 20% of the protein degradation. That's mostly dependent on extracellular protein degradations and cell organelles as well as some intracellular proteins. Good. When we come up to the ATP dependent proteolytic degradations, or that is why ubiquitinated degradations of a protein, we have stepwise mechanisms or pathways. ATP dependent ስንመለከት እንግዲህ ሶስት ኢንዛይሞች አሉን። ኢንዛይም 1 ኢንዛይም 2 እና ኢንዛይም 3 የምንላቸው ፕላስ ubiquitin protein ይኖረናል ማለት ነው። First and foremost, the ubiquitin must be activated by utilizing ATP1. ATP ይጠቀምና utilize ያደርጋል with the help of what? Enzyme 1. So the ubiquitin becomes what? Activated. Then once the ubiquitin is activated by utilizing 1 ATP through the enzyme 1, active form of ubiquitin can conjugate with enzyme 2 and forms what? A conjugation ubiquitin enzyme 2 conjugation or complex ማለት ነው ይፈጠራል። Then in the other hand, enzyme 3 or E3 can conjugate with the proteins or substrates. That's why substrate enzyme 2 enzyme 3 conjugate ይፈጠራል ማለት ነው። enzyme 3 within substrate complex ይፈጠራል ማለት ነው። that's why substrate enzyme 3 complex ይፈጠራል። እዚህ ጋር እንግዲህ active form of ubiquitin ደግሞ ከenzyme 2 ጋር conjugate አድርጓል ማለት ነው። then they will be bind together in the step 3 enzyme substrate enzyme 3 complex within that of ubiquitin enzyme 2 complex can joins and it forms what? Enzyme 3, then substrate complex within active ubiquitin, but the enzyme 2 will be degraded or cleaved ይደረጋል ማለት ነው። ubiquitin ligation of the active ubiquitin within that of enzyme 3 substrate complex. Then enzyme 3 with enzyme the substrate complex within ubiquitin ምን ያደርጋል? bind ያደርጋል. N number of ubiquitin can be bind with the substrate and it activates what? 2N6 proteasome complex mediated degradations of a protein. ፕሮቲኑን የሰብስትሬቱ ምን ያደርገዋል? ዲግሬድድ ይደረጋል ማለት ነው። እዚህ ጋር እንደምታየው ሰብስትሬትስ ይሄ smaller peptides will be cleaved but the ubiquitin will be regenerated. እዚህ ጋር እንደምታየው ubiquitin ምን ያደርጋል? regenerated ያደርጋል። ubiquitin recycle ያደርጋል ማለት ነው by 26 proteasome enzyme complex degrade ሲያደርገው ወደ polypeptide የነበረው ወደ smaller ፔፕታይድስ ወይም ደግሞ ፔፕታይድ ሲኩዌንስ ይመጣል ማለት ነው። ሶ እዚህ ጋር እንደምትመለከቱት እንግዲህ ሰመሪ ነው። ይሄም ተመሳሳይ ነው ማለት ዩቢኪቲኑ ምን ይሆናል ማለት ነው። በዩቲላይዚንግ 1 ATP ባይ ኤንዛይም 1 አክቲቬትድ ይደረጋል። አክቲቬትድ ከሆነ በኋላ ከኤንዛይም 2 ጋር ምን ያደርጋል? ሊጌትድ ወይም ደግሞ ኮንጁጌሽን ይፈጥራል። ኮንጁጌት ዊዝን ኤንዛይም 2 ኦፍ ዘ ዩቢኪቲን ማለት ነው። ኢት ፎርምስ ዋት? ኤንዛይም 2 ዩቢኪቲን ኮንጁጌሽን። ኢን ዘ አዘር ሃንድ ምን ይኖራል ማለት ነው? ሰብስትሬት ዊዝ ኤንዛይም 3 ፎርሜሽን ይኖራል። ኤንዛይም 3 ዊዝ ሰብስትሬት ወይም ደግሞ ፕሮቲን ይኖራል። Then the active form of ubiquitin that is activated by enzyme 2 or conjugated form of ubiquitin will be ligated with enzyme 3 from the substrate of the complex enzyme substrate complex አለ substrate plus enzyme 3 ስላለ ማለት ነው። ይሄ ይመጣና conjugated ያደርጋል። so enzyme 3 with ubiquitin ligated ያደርጋል። that's why enzyme 2 enzyme RBX complex plus that of the ubiquitin ይመጣል። substrate ምን ያደርጋል ማለት ነው? separated from the E3 ያደርግና it will be degraded the substrate can be degraded by 26S proteasome enzyme to what? Separate degraded proteins or proteolytic enzyme ማለት ነው. That is why ወደ substrate degradation ይሄዳል ማለት ነው. So lysosomal degradation ስለ ATP independent ነው. It does not require ATP. So operates in the lysosome, recycle the amino acids of extracellular proteins, membrane proteins and proteins with long half life ያላቸው ማለት ነው። non selective degradation ነው particularly dependent on extra protein or extracellular proteins ነው degrade የሚያደርገው. so acid hydrolase enzyme can activate the pH around 5 inside the lysosome or inactivates if it is released out of or into the lysosome within a pH increment ካለ ምን inactivate ይሆናል ማለት ነው. so acidic pH of the lysosome maintains what? the proton pumps in the lysosome membranes. Proteolytic enzyme or lysosomal degradation of protein in the lysosome is acid mediated, not ATP independent or not ATP dependent. ATP አያስፈልገውም ነገር ግን it is what? acid dependent degradation, non-selective oxidations of a protein ማለት ነው. so the next one is defects or disorders associated with protein digestion and absorption. The first one is celiac disease. Celiac disease, no, it is a disease of malabsorption resulted from an abnormal immune system reactions to the protein gluten protein ምንለው አለ which is found in the food such as in the bread, pasta, cereals and some biscuits, right? So this gluten protein deficiency or some malabsorption of gluten protein leads to a celiac disease. Untreated celiac disease leads to a development of other autoimmune disorders, particularly type 1 diabetes mellitus, multiple sclerosis, and so forth can be the result of malabsorptions of gluten protein. So all gluten containing products should be removed from the diets permanently, right? Like gluten-free diets are recommended to treat celiac disease. Good. So avoid wheat, that is particularly highly rich with gluten protein, barley, rice, or in all other products that are highly rich with gluten proteins. The other defects or disorders of the protein digestion and absorption is Hartnapp's disease. This is a rare inherited genetic disease of neutral amino acids importer from aromatic or hydrophobic side chains of phenylalanine, tyrosine and tryptophan, methionine, valine, leucine and isoleucine amino acids, leading to what? Malabsorptions of these amino acids. They are not absorbed to the circulation. So the products they produce clinical symptoms or syndromes mimic pellagra or niacin deficiency. That is why protein synthesis is normal, but the protein amino acid absorption will be what? Defective, treated by niacin supplements or vitamin B supplements. So this is all about the protein digestion as well as in the ATP dependent protein degradation plus ATP independent or acid mediated extracellular protein digestion. ስለዚህ የዛሬው ትምህርታችን ስለ ፕሮቲን ዳይጀሽን ይሄን ይመስላል ማለት ነው። እንደ አጠቃላይ እንግዲህ ስለ ፕሮቲን ዳይጀሽን ሃይላይት እንዳያችሁ እንደተገነዘባችሁ ተስፋ እናደርጋለን። ለዚህ ቻናል ግን አዲስ ከሆናችሁ ቻናሉን ሰብስክራይብ፣ ላይክ፣ ሼር ማድረጋችሁን አትርሱ። በቀጣይ ፕሮቲን ዳይጀሽን ፎሎውድ ባይ አሚኖ አሲድ ዲግራዴሽን እና ይሆናል ማለት ነው። ስለዚህ እስከዛ ድረስ በያላችሁበት ሰናይ ጊዜ በያላችሁበት መልካም ቆይታ ይሆንላችሁ። ባይ ባይ።